If you want more FIFA content from me, I'm now uploading exclusive videos to Patreon. The link for that is down below. And if you want to avoid the random lottery that is FIFA points, you can go straight to the source with u7buy.com. And of course, you can use the code TVM at checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another player review. The title suggests you won't believe it, and that is because I picked up one of only two players, aside from Messi, I was even remotely interested in from this week's Team of the Week. First of which was Balde Diao, striker card. The review for him may be out today. If not, it'll be out first thing tomorrow morning. However, the other card was Jimmy Cabot. Now, the reason, or Cabot, I'm going to call him Cabot because why not? The reason I wanted to try him out actually because he's super cheap. I mean, he's literally 9,700 coins. If you buy him and then discard him, you're literally losing like 30 coins, which is just, I mean, it's a no risk venture, really. I mean, even if you watch this review and you think I'm talking absolute nonsense, go buy him, try him out, let me know what you think, and then discard him and get your money back. That's basically how it is. So long as you've got 10k, you can try this guy. Now, one of the reasons why I wanted to try him is because I wanted to test out whether, just because he's got pace and agility with very good dribbling for a 78 rated card, does that mean already he's good? Because, you know, the meta in this game is high pace, high agility, and then, of course, a low center of gravity. So does that mean that anyone who has these attributes is instantly a good card? That's the question. Now, going into it, I wasn't expecting Mbappe, you know. I was expecting a 78 rated card. Someone who didn't really know how to put the ball in the back of the net. Someone whose ball control might be questionable. He has 67 composure and 70 reactions, so I didn't necessarily expect him to be super fast and fluid on the ball. So, yeah, there were definitely a lot of question marks. More question marks than certainties, that's for sure. Now, I knew he'd be fast. He's 5'5". He's got a short and lean body type, which can go against him. 3-star is definitely going to go against him. But that pace, that agility, that balance, 99 balance, 80 stamina as well, which is quite, not rare, but it's a big jump. He's gone up 13 points from the 71. So EA have done, believe it or not, EA have done a really good thing there, because they could easily have said, look, you're going to get, you know, +6 up to 73 stamina, and then it would have been almost pointless. 80 stamina is on the threshold of usable. Anything lower than that, and it becomes questionable, that's for sure. But 80, I think we're right on the edge of you can have some enjoyment with this and put him into a team to actually start. And I say a team, I don't mean you can take him into weekend league. This is not what these type of player reviews are all about. You know, 78 rated cards, unless you are very good at the game, they're never going to find their way into weekend league. Even as a super sub, you're probably not going to find your way into weekend league. However, what this type of card is someone you can take into a rivals game and have a bit of fun with. Whether you start him, whether you bring him off the bench, it's completely up to you. Depends on your ability as well as how good the card is. Speaking of which, the team we have is it's alright, it's not the best of teams. If I came up against that, I'd be like, right, well, you've done an awful lot of those French League SBCs. Let's be honest, EA only release French or French League SBCs, but we have a height issue in this team. Like Remy and Balde Diao, the only two players who are above 3'4". Of course, Upamecano has a bit of height and strength to him as well, but Sanson, Valbuena, Atal, and of course Cabot himself, not the tallest of players, not the strongest of players either. Now, going into this, I was more focused on Balde Diao, or Balde, more than I was Cabot, because I kind of wanted to get Balde out first. The reason Cabot is out first is because he quite literally gets in amongst it more than any other card in this team. And like I said, I wasn't even trying to get clips with him necessarily. So what I was trying to do wasn't like force feeding Balde or anything, but I was more focused on getting him on the ball and seeing what he was capable of rather than Cabot, because of course Cabot doesn't have the skills. The first game I played, I forgot to put a chem cell on, so we're going to get to see what he's like au naturel. And through on goal here, he misses, and that's something that you just have to get used to. He is not a prolific goal scorer. He is not going to get you the equivalent of 25-30 goals a season. You know, he's not one of those type of players. But what he is someone who massively surprised me. Like, I genuinely couldn't believe what was happening with this guy. He feels better on the ball, and I I kid you not, he feels better on the ball than the 89 road to the final Alejandro Gomez. Now, I did a video on him this morning. Feel free to go check that out. He's 89 rated. He's no longer available, but he feels better on the ball than him. And I think they're the same height, thereabouts. I think there might be 1 inch in it. The difference between the two is, of course, that Alejandro Gomez has 4-star skills. I think he's even got a 4-star weak foot. And, of course, he's just better in general than Cabot. I'm not saying Cabot is a better card. I'm just saying I felt more confident in Cabot's ability to take people on, to dance around players than I did with Alejandro Gomez. We are limited with 3-star skills as well. I think in a way that actually might have helped the situation, because what happened was I knew the only skill moves I could really pull off were the side-to-side heel flick and the just a ball roll basically and drag backs. Those are the only skill moves I'm able to really use with this guy, because 3-star is very limiting. So I wasn't doing things that were completely unnecessary. I wasn't like that. I mean, okay, I could do a roulette with Cabot, sure, but I was more using the left stick dribble than anything else. The last clip that you'll see, and that's not for a minute or two, but the last clip that you're going to see, it literally reminded me of Messi when he sent, was it Boateng? Literally, Boateng fell over because he was dancing around him and he just didn't know where he was going. It was so reminiscent of that. It is such a good goal as well. He is absolutely fantastic for a 78 rated card. He has no upper body strength whatsoever, and yet in this clip, I don't know what the goalkeeper's doing, by the way, in this clip, he managed to muscle the defender back for the ball. And now my team was worse off. My opponent had 10 men, so theoretically he should have had the upper hand if there was any sort of momentum in the game. But Cabot managed to win it back and muscle him off. His weak foot is a problem, as you can see there. You know, someone with a 4-star, 5-star weak foot would have buried that, but unfortunately wasn't able to do it. Brilliant footwork there, and again his finishing comes into question. This is the goal, though. This is what reminded me of Messi against Boateng. He's in here. And, okay, it is a challenge that Carlos goes in for, but he basically sends him flying, takes the goalkeeper on, and then just taps it in. And that was a very good team we were playing against there. He had icons, he had Ronaldo, I think he had that Ramos Player Moments card. We were playing against some really good teams, and I am not the best at this game. I've been playing quite badly recently as well, but this guy was fun to use. Like, not good, just fun, you know? Very, very capable on the ball. Like I said, felt better on the ball than Alejandro Gomez road to the final card, which is just crazy when you think about it. It just doesn't make any sense how he can feel better on the ball. Of course, I do have... was it a Deadeye chem style I had on him? I think I put a Deadeye on him. I don't know why I put a Deadeye on him. Why didn't I do like a sniper or something? Deadeye makes him a better striker. I did actually play him up front. Gives him 94 finishing, 93 positioning, 84 short passing, and only 70 vision. So his vision is absolutely abysmal. But some of the passes that he pulled off, you'd have seen it toward the beginning end of the clips. Beginning end? Is that a thing? The beginning of the clips. His passing was actually not that bad, considering he's got 60 vision. He played a pretty damn good killer through ball. I think it was to Di Maria. I think Di Maria missed in the end, but that's Di Maria for you. But yeah, he played a very good ball through the middle. And that's not an irregular thing. He does that quite often. I just think for a 78 rated card, I was mightily impressed. He is 100% meta, for sure. I've got him in a class 3 system here, so he's not like, you know, a competitive player. And I've got rivals fun over there. Didn't know how else to word it, really. But as you can see, I mean, value for coins is right up there, because how much more value can you get than essentially free? You can buy him for the same price you can 100% guarantee to get back in a discard. So you are losing nothing bar the like 30-40 coin difference between the buy price and the discard price. So it's a risk-free investment, essentially. You never know. This guy might end up going up in price for whatever reason, but you could just keep him and use him now and again for a bit of fun. I'm 100% I'm going to keep him. There's no way I'm selling him. He is genuinely a breath of fresh air in this game, because I had no expectation going into it, and that's the beauty. The frustrating thing now for you guys is that you will have expectation going into it, because I've told you he's a good player. But when I went into it, I didn't expect him to be very good at all. And he was, you know, faster than a lot of defenders. His ball control was really good. And he wasn't that bad in front of goal, considering his natural finishing isn't that good. I genuinely enjoyed myself. And I think for 9,000, 10,000 coins, you'll have a reasonable degree of fun with this. Let me know if you've used him in the comments section. If you have enjoyed the video, do me a favour, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for you, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.